hi. Welcome back, Linza. Hi, Chocola. Hi, Dip. Hi, Otaki. Hi, Newton. Hi, Draco. Hi, Sin. Hi, Sin. Thank you for 35 months and thank you for 2. Our sub baby is now a toddler that can hold a pencil and walk on tiptoes. I don't think I could walk on tiptoes at 35 months. I think this is how I realized that I was behind on my developmental milestones. That's okay. That's okay. I can walk on tiptoes now. Hi, look. Hi, Movika. Hi, Suyu. Hi, Kiris. Sin is giving me an existential crisis, but that's okay. 26 months, because 9 months is just 8. True. I still don't think... I think this is how I learned that I was behind developmental shit. That's fine. That's fine. It doesn't matter. Hi, Beavers! What matters is, I'm ahead of developmental shit now.
I've got more to teach, if you're up for it.
Both prototype games are on sale? How much are they? You bought a new laptop, it's a Legion 5 with 32 gigabytes RAM, a terabyte SSD, and a 4070. Nice! I have a pretty good gaming laptop for when I go away and stuff. Unfortunately, internet access is always my problem when I go away. Let me see how expensive prototype games are. So many cleaning bots, there's 69 of them. Prototype. Oh, it's like 20 bucks for both. Chat, should I get them? It's 75% off. $22.48. $22.48 for both prototype games. I should get them. I got my Twitch payout today. I'm buying prototype.
Ordis wonders, why is he here?
Wait, do I have prototype already?
I suppose everyone has to be somewhere.
From family, Sharon? No. No, I do not. Cool, I'm buying prototype. Continue the payment. Give me it. Give me it. Give me it. I bought it. Seamus here. Chat, this is the first time I've bought Steam games in ages. Alright, we're gonna do some weeklies. We're gonna do Sorry, Archon Hunt, EDA, ETA, fucking everything. I don't know. I don't know. I'm here. You played the demo of Prototype 1? When I was in high school, one of my friends at the time had a Xbox. Wait, I think it was an old Xbox. April, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. And they had a Prototype, but that's the only time I've ever played it. So cautiously, I would like to play it. I have fond memories, but I have a feeling that it's going to be arse compared to how I remember it being. Hello, hello. It's like worse Infamous? What do you mean worse? We have one more spot, by the way. One more spot for Sorry, Archon Hunt, all weekly stuff. Yada yada yada. See, I liked it when I was in high school. Granted, being in high school is not normally an indicator of like enjoying anything, but that's okay. Hello, hello, hello. 5 stream streak? Yee. guess not.
Loyalty issues, Taro. My Zanuka prototype.
I guess I'll just
will
go
fix that
then.
for you.
How are you guys though? I hope you guys are doing well. I couldn't stream yesterday. I was not feeling good. I'd love to join, but quit your job. Quit your job and play Warframe with me. Yeah, I got a little bit fucked up by my COVID jab. As I knew I would, right? I always get fucked up when I have a COVID jab.
You can blame me for it, chat.
What?
You can blame me for it. I had to go to get it. I didn't force her.
You did force me.
I didn't force you.
You did force me.
I just said it's a
You forced
probably
me.
good idea if we should get
You
it.
forced me. You forced me.
I promise I didn't force it in that chat.
You forced me.
She's very
Followed
good
because
though.
you told your mod to quit the job. Yeah, average stream here. That is true. Greetings from the gym. Leave the gym. Play Warframe with me. Leave the gym. Anyway, yeah, I knew it was gonna happen, but I felt so terrible yesterday, and I was like, I went to get out of bed, and I was like the crusty, dusty little alien. Like, I was absolutely cooked. I was having a terrible day. I slept for like probably 18 hours on and off yesterday. It was fucking horrible, chat. Rah! Hi, Adam! Yeah, it was actually genuinely horrible. Buenos dias, fuckboys? Yeah, buenos dias, fuckboy. So yeah, that's why I didn't stream yesterday. I was fighting for my life. Not really, but like, metaphorically. Fighting for my life. Absolutely suffering. In bed, lying there, like the crusty dusty little alien dude.
Your mission is to break into
Has
enemy
anyone
data
ended the
vaults and
stream?
steal
What,
any
using the
intelligence
redeem?
files you
No.
find.
Huh? The last time you had a COVID booster, you got a 40-degree fever? Yeah, I was running a fever most of yesterday. I was really not good. And like, I just simply could not. Pikmin Pat? I simply could not. So I'm really sorry. I know I said I was gonna stream as much as possible during my break, but yeah. Life is pain. Life is pain. 3 numbers, but more? Even bigger 3 number. Thank you for 3 number, but even bigger. Thank you for putting up with my bullshit for so long, Adam. And this is where I get caught.
You've triggered the alarms. Lose this data, and the mission will be a complete failure.
Think I done fucked up my legs because I haven't done leg workouts in a while. And then suddenly doing them today, and since my usual leg workout is more intense, so now I got jelly
Data
legs.
integrity verified.
Simply don't go to the gym. I don't know what else to tell you guys. You guys are complaining about being at the gym. Don't go to the gym. Just don't. Nobody's making you go. I've never been to the gym. You don't have to go to the gym. You can be lazy at home.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Come on.
Quit your job, still going to the gym? Yeah, it's telling me, it's quite telling about what kind of a person I am, isn't it? You enjoy the gym? What is wrong with you mentally? If she decided to stream and someone spent 1.4 million right there after she booted the game, it would be super funny and evil. Thankfully, nobody has ever done that to me because for some fucking reason, you guys enjoy me being around, which is honestly quite disturbing, but that's okay. Hey, Etchin! Strong like being beef? But I don't want to be beef. The concept of being a beef is terrifying. We love the lizard. Hi, Hutchin.
Founder, protect your avaricious
Big
servant.
pork? I don't want to be a big pork. I just want to be like my normal self. The problem is, chat. The problem is, if I go to the gym, right? Then I'm gonna be all sweaty and stinky, and I'm gonna be tired, and I won't want to have a shower. And then I'm gonna stink. And then I'm gonna get laughed at for being stinky. You guys already laugh at me for being stinky. I don't want to be stinky.
Another job well executed.
Lizard being dainty is one of her charm points. I am small. Yeah, I'm small. I don't want to be a beefcake. That's when the weirdos come out? What do you mean that's when the weirdos come out? The weirdos come out no matter what you do. Adam, that's the way it works. Yeah, I want to be drenched in a Mir Beckett Warframe 1999 sweat. I don't want to be drenched in my own sweat. It'd be nice if going to the gym and building muscle was just easy. Hi, Catlick. Never mind, you're right. The weirdos have been hit. Yeah. The existence of weirdos is not delegated to the existence of, like, anything. How am I? I'm good. I am vibing. I felt like shit yesterday, but I no longer feel like shit.
This is a mobile
And now I
defense
hear.
mission.
Now
You
we're
must
back
deliver
to doing
payloads
the
and
same
defend
thing on
a number of
Warframe,
locations
expecting
while
different
breaking into the
results,
network.
because apparently this is like
Be
the
prepared for heavy resistance.
the level of insanity
I
that I've
can't
reached
do
today.
this without you.
Catlick isn't a weirdo.
Stay focused.
You're not a weirdo,
There's a
Catlick.
heavy
Don't
unit
say that.
approaching.
You're relatively normal. Gotta appreciate the days we don't feel like shit, yeah. If I took them for granted, then I would have a lot less of time.
I need access to a terminal. Find one and patch
Hi
me
everyone,
in.
hi Giant. Hello.
Terminal spotted. Upload me and prepare to defend.
Oberon after this. Yes. You are correct. Oberon after this.
I'm in, Tenno.
Adam, it's not that deep. It was literally just a COVID shot, but yeah. You're right. If I remember the days that I don't have COVID shots, it's going to be a lot better for me when I do have COVID shots. You got a med increase? Oh no. I hope that's a good thing. And Naris lover? Yes. Isn't Oberon like the worst Warframe though? I don't like Oberon, but this is the way it works. Chat redeemed it, so now we gotta.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Anaris? Yep, Anaris. I don't like Oberon. I think my Oberon looks like a giant mango at the moment, actually. At last check, I remember him looking like a mango. Rough Redeem, playing with a stub would be better? Yeah. Unfortunately, that's the way business works, I guess. I don't get to pick what's going on.
Location reached. Drop me in and defend our position.
It'll be fine. We'll do it over on next mission.
This will take a moment.
Hi, Max! On your side for saw everything? What do you mean? What happened? What happened? What is wrong? What ails you? What ails you, my big PP moderator? It just has been a bit. Oh,
Still
I'm
working
sorry.
on it. Continue to defend.
At least it may not be good news to you, but it's good news for me. I have beaten the COVID vaccine. Hi, Lega! Once again, I have reigned victorious over like my third COVID booster. Hello, lizard. Hello, lion tiger. Yep, I have reigned victorious. I am happy. I saw the pink cat in memes today. Nothing else matters for this 2 hours. Yeah. Now I get to chill. Chat, I went on an adventure today.
Here is a terminal.
I went into the
Get
CBD,
ready to defend.
the Central Business District, like the main part of the city,
Stay
right?
focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
And in the middle of the city, there's always people busking. Like, there's always buskers there. And there was this guy playing a violin. Hi, Waffles! There's this guy playing a
This
violin.
will take a moment.
And he's just chilling, he's playing a violin. In front of him, there's a pigeon, and it's fucking like waving its arms around, well, its wings around, like, in tune to the music. Zeke, when are you going to sleep? Yeah, there's this pigeon, and it's like waving its wings around to the music. He did not play Western fiddle style tunes. I think he was playing like Auld Lang Syne or something on the violin. But this little pigeon that I have no reason to believe was domesticated was actually just like vibing with it. It was really cute. But I tried to get closer to take a video and the pigeon flew away. How am I doing? Okay. I've recovered from my COVID shot. I'm vibing. I'm good. I saw a pigeon dancing. I didn't know pigeons could dance before today, but it's honestly made my life a whole lot better. Like, it's improved everything. Quality of life is sky high after seeing a pigeon dancing.
Mission complete.
Reminds me of the Cockatoo jamming to Thriller by Michael Jackson. Yeah! Yeah, it was just vibing there. He was chilling, he was waving his wings around. Like, yeah, I guess the government drone's got dancing updates. It was so cute though. I'm very upset I didn't get to take a video of it. What, Melee? Coda Maya. New one from the Liches. Oh, it was kind of like the Gritty Goosey mode actually. Except like one wing at a time. It was so cute. I didn't know that pigeons could dance. Alright. Oberon. Oh, he doesn't look like a Wumpa Fruit. A pleasant surprise. I'm gonna put the butterfly wing sign down on him before we go. He looks like an emerald zebra. You look like an emerald zebra. He is kind of ugly, isn't he? I'm leveling. I'm leveling. It's fine. It's fine. I don't have a fever. How many times was I meant to blink? And how many times did I actually blink? That should have been 3 times.
The Zanuka prototype has made Alad V a very dangerous
Cool.
man.
We're good.
If he's allowed to carry out his plans, no Tenno in the system will be safe. The assassination target is nearby.
We are good. We are fine, chat.
Destroy.
Oh, have you come to make a donation to my newest enterprise? Excellent. Please report to my lab for
So I was thinking, chat, I would really like to get Shan to play Pikmin. I really want him to play Pikmin on stream.
Zanuka has all the power of a Warframe with a full
So
complement of mobs.
my goal
It's as if
is
you
that
were
by the
fighting
end
one
of
your
my
own
stream
tyranny.
today, he will have agreed to play Pikmin or Ratchet and Clank 3.
Oh, if it's your friends you're looking for, you're welcome to place a bid for
I'm willing to accept either of them.
Zanuka prototype. You have loyalty issues, Terra.
Shan versus the
My
Water
Zanuka
Wraith?
prototype.
The
We'll
thicker
fix that
Water
for you.
Wraith?
And now,
We've got robots inbound.
oh, I've been looking all over for you, Terra. Come, let me show you my new
Still have no idea what mods
I think
Alad
you'd
gave
be a
Zanuka.
perfect fit.
Look, he probably has like the shittiest fucking build. There's no way it's good.
There's a heavy
It's
unit
gotta be
approaching.
dreadful. How is
Target
Oberon?
spotted.
I
Stay
still don't
sharp.
like him.
This one is a handful.
I can't decide, Tenno. Have you come to save your friends, or just steal my property?
I'm not too mad at the green and black coloration, but I still don't like him. After this, I think let's have a look at making him
Nice
prettier.
work taking down the VIP. Now get to extraction.
Don't tell me you don't like him. I don't. What do you want me to say? I don't like him.
Target down. Assassination contract complete. Great work, Tenno.
Oberon recently got some indirect buffs with Archaeans. I may make you play all the frames that you dislike. You don't even know half the frames I dislike. That's like the most useless threat. You're literally gonna be like, just, you know, don't play a Naros.
Communications await your attention.
Alad V,
Inbox
whatever.
At your earliest convenience.
Alright, let's have a look at him. I like this helmet. I've been sub for 3 years and I've never seen Boss use Loki. Here's the problem with Loki, right? No matter what you do, there's always a better frame than Loki for the situation. Like, no matter what you do, there's always a better frame than Loki for the situation. Also, I really like this. I have no doubt that once upon a time he was great, and I know he was great once upon a time. He just isn't anymore. Yeah, he's been power crept to a fault. I actually don't like this. I'm gonna leave this one here. Have you seen Trib's video on how Loki constantly got beaten up? Poor man needs a major touch-up. By the way, we have a spot. If anyone wants to join, please feel free. How can I send my Oberon drip? My in-game message thing is right there. Yeah, the problem is, and this is the problem that Anaros used to have as well. Hi, Ender. Good morning. This is a problem Anaris used to have, is that he's good at everything, but he doesn't excel at anything. If that makes sense. Like, he's good at everything, but he doesn't excel at anything. So he doesn't really have, like, an identity in and of himself. Hydrate? Okay. He's great at loving sand. I mean, like, kit-wise. And Anaris did get buffed since I last spoke about this, so he's in a bit of a different situation, right? Who are we waiting on? Dollar?
Operator, I've run diagnostic regressions. All systems nominal. You don't need to thank me.
Let's just go. She's talking about argon crystals, right? The one ability I want him to have is the hand mod that lets the robot Papa copy an Xmas ability. Yeah, once upon a time, irradiating Sun Lucky was like the best frame to run. Like, was useful for everything. You could get so much versatility out of it. But over time,
Get in. Find
there's been like, it's not even necessarily a power creep, it's an ability creep. Like, there's so many frames with similar abilities that work better in like most situations.
Even you will understand.
Or like,
Any
it's
Aussie
simply
defeats
not
tonight?
even...
It's going down, kid.
Oh, what? Ah, some random joined.
Stay focused. There's
How's
a
an
heavy unit
ML6 in
approaching.
Archon Hunt?
Tenno, be on the lookout for increased security measures.
Yeah, Gunstrip is one of those things that has like fallen off. Because why would you need Gunstrip when we have like full-blown nuke frames now? Or when we have full blinds and everything like that. It's not so much a power creep, it's a feature creep.
We fought with honor.
It's the way I think about it. But like, I remember during hostile merges, no, not hostile merges, the first Demolist event, right? And the main thing to run was Loki and switch teleport the things off the map. Of course, D were very unhappy about that, and eventually everyone who did that got their scores removed. But like, that was the versatility for that event. He's just sort of, yeah, he's been slowly phased out, not deliberately, but just because of like neglect, really. In a very Anaris way.
The target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data.
Tenno, I'm truly sorry for everything.
Your Hound has a full gun strip on
I
a
saw
shorter
the
cooldown
truth far
and can
too
nuke
late.
a room. Yeah, that's exactly it, right? That shouldn't be the case.
But you will.
Hound should not be able to outpace actual frames. I do hope he'll get a rework soon. I really do. He is desperately in need of it. And when I say a rework, I mean a full-blown, like, new abilities thing, not just a little touch-up.
Data extracted. They won't even know it's gone.
Because, yeah, some companions are
My brother.
more powerful than Loki at this point.
I will.
Yeah, he needs a new kit that will give him his own niche and his own spot to shine. I think they did reasonably well in doing that with Anaris. I will always have a little bit of a complaint that, like, it's very necrocess. But for the most part, they've achieved that with the Anaris rework. Like, I no longer get actively fucking yelled at for playing Anaris by randoms. It's a peculiar, like, situation, really. Because, like, on one hand, what are they meant to do? You know? On one hand, what are they meant to do? You can't make... We're up to what? 60-something Warframes? 60-something frames, all with 4 unique abilities. There's always going to be overlap. On the other hand, the overlap is enough to seriously mess up frames. Drip delivered? Don't think it is. I don't have a message. Yeah, a frame can't shine when there's like 3 other frames that will do the same thing but better. And again, I'm entirely aware of this, right? It's very much a Naris situation. It's hugely just an Anaris situation with a new frame. It shouldn't be the case. I will say this to the end of the world. It shouldn't be the case. But unfortunately, there has to be that overlap. Yeah, Anaris at least has health going for him. Loki doesn't even have that. Loki doesn't have a gimmick that he can run with.
Is consuming huge
That's the
amounts of
problem.
biotic. Extract it before Narmer can.
You abandoned me.
It's funny, chat. You know how I had that Anaris TikTok that went like crazy viral?
So there is no
They got like 70 fucking thousand views or some shit.
of Tau.
Someone on there called Anaris a bad frame, and I was prepared to see the usual BS, right? And the comment was like, as I kept reading, it was like, yeah, you just press 4 and you win. And it's like, oh my god, Anaris is getting the same complaints that other frames get now. Yeah, Loki is just there.
Strike them down.
I think Oberon also falls a little bit into this niche of like, I can't even say niche. Oberon falls into this trap of like, there's no niche for him. It's upsetting. It's genuinely upsetting. Kind of crazy that Loki used to be that guy because you could go invis for a long time and CC a lot. Now Wisp can just, yeah, she can just be perma invis.
Additional fuel cells will be used to restore its shields.
Site 09 disappears better than Loki right now.
An artifact has been located. Proceed to the dig site.
You subsume at Arcanes and Oberon kind of works. But that's my point, right? You shouldn't need to like do all that modification to make a Warframe viable. But unfortunately, yeah, there's almost too many cooks, but like too many abilities, that it kind of means there's not enough room for every frame to shine anymore. Yeah, Varuna also has better invis than Loki now. Yeah, he's outclassed in pretty much everything. Despite it being his gimmick to begin with, he's just outclassed in it.
Excavator is ready to go. Keep it powered and protected.
Yeah, you get enough energy back that it's more or less penal.
The scanner has picked up a target.
Can you confirm if Loki still has the same kit? To my knowledge, yes. I think he did get a few tweaks, but it's more or less the same. Yeah, subsumes, that's my opinion too, numbers. If a frame needs a subsume to be viable, then that frame is in a really bad situation. And Pablo cooks with the remake, so I do hope that Loki gets a bit of a Pablo lick soon, for lack of a better way of phrasing it. Yeah, Valkyria had 1.5 functional abilities for ages, so she, I hope, will get a good treatment. And she is like Megan and Danielle.
The excavator has lost
Danielle's? Definitely Megan's favorite frame.
Bring it to the unpowered excavator. This excavator is fully powered. Additional fuel cells will be used to restore its shields. The excavator stalled.
Yeah, Pablo can cook.
And take it to the excavator.
Pablo can cook, and I really want him to cook real hard on Loki. Yeah, Xmas CC immunity killed Vobin. Vobin used to be like the absolute goat for raids because of his CC abilities. But again, that's like a hyper-specific niche, and as soon as that niche was taken away, you don't see him anymore. Atelius is like rolling over in his grave. What was with that one guy who said his 2 Inari were rank 100? Yeah, I'm still thinking about that. That was like rent-free. So, on that same TikTok of me talking about my Inarises, a guy said that I was shit at the game because clearly his 2 rank 100 Inaris are better than mine. And when I replied saying I don't even know what you're talking about, he told me to get a job. He told me to get a job, chat. Wait, huh? It lives rent-free. Like, I actually think about it every day. I'm like, what did bro mean? What did bro want?
You abandoned me. In the hour of my sacrifice, you turned your face away.
Don't become a loser with a job? I'm already a loser with a job.
No place for you in the eternal fields.
Hey, I asked for flyer. Yeah, the 2 rank 100 Inarises.
Excavator deployed.
What a peculiar... The only thing I can think of is that he meant that he's got 2 100 former Inarises. But... why? It doesn't make sense. None of it makes sense.
Excavator destroyed.
Oh no, I want to get them.
That artifact.
We'll see, yes, minor number adjustments, but the skills are the same.
Pazul's project is consuming
Loki desperately needs a bit of love to bring him back up to a normal and reasonable standards by current day Warframe.
In the hour of my sacrifice, you turned your face away. And so...
Bro's built like an AI generated image? What a fucking peculiar insult!
Excavator deployed.
It's probably true though. Like, I genuinely cannot fathom who sits there and goes, well, clearly I have rank 100 Inaris, 2 of them even, and this loser only has rank 30 Inaris? Wow. Like, genuinely, just what a weird situation.
An artifact has been located. Proceed to the dig site.
He said he has rank 100s too, but then still says I have 5 rank 100s. Yeah, it makes no sense. And then, you know, when I said I didn't know what the fuck he was talking about, he told me to get a job. Beautiful day to be an anime girl on the internet, I guess.
Ready to go. Keep it powered and protected.
Yeah, the math ain't mathin'. People just say things, chat. I don't get it. People just say things for the sake of, like, having their words be on the internet. Omniformer on every mod slot, can you still former it? I'm going to assume that if you have all Omniformers, that it'll let you like override it with a normal former. But I have not tried that. I'm not stupid enough to try it. Obviously, he really had 6 max scenarios and 1 at 20. Clearly. I don't know how I didn't figure that out. Maybe it's because I'm too busy not having a job. Yeah, the comments are so weird. It's like the most peculiar thing. But like, I'm not even mad, right? I'm not even mad, I'm just like baffled. Like, how do you justify that?
Pazul will need to look elsewhere for his
My bet is that D didn't implement any protection from accidentally overriding Omniformer with normal former. I would guess not. Maybe he was meaning how many total levels he went through, but just rounded down. For example, he probably has 2 4-former Anaris. That would technically be 120 levels. Even then! Haven't seen anyone getting scales? Scale thing is definitely up and running. I don't know why it's not working. You got yours at the start of stream? Huh? Maybe the bot's done something stupid. What the hell? This one's bugged. Help! Yeah, but that runs on a different thing to... Yeah, that runs on a different thing. I don't know why scales are not working. I don't know. What runs on the same thing? Hang on. It's not there. Another? Yes, another. They're definitely coming up in the history thing. I just don't know where they are. That's fairly scale, yeah. They're all just sitting in pending. Why are they not happening? I don't know, chat. I really don't know. I'll have a look at it another time, but I genuinely have no fucking clue. This is gonna be a this is gonna be a bigger problem than I can solve on stream. Yeah, activity is logging them on my end through the bot. It's logging them. You know what? I'm gonna close Mix It Up and reopen Mix It Up.
It's how he was shaped, but he is no leader, and his mistakes have left the Archon Boreal vulnerable. Take the Archon down.
The scale inventory hasn't updated in a couple of days, or rather since you last checked. I'm not surprised, but also that's kind of annoying. I think the back end of the bot update may have broken it. I'm beginning to think that the most recent Mix It Up update is what's broken them.
Boreal is here. Strike fast. Use cover. And
Thanks,
do
Twitch?
not
It's not on
let
Twitch.
it
It's not on Twitch. That's a whole separate thing. Why is everyone dead? We vibe nonetheless? Yeah. I will endeavour to fix it, I just don't know when it'll be fixed because I need to determine exactly what's broken and if I even can fix it. If it's just like an update that's gone wonky, it should fix by itself, but I don't know when that would be like fixed. Honestly, chat, we don't really need the daily scales. I know you guys like them, but like, it's not critical.
should allow you to deceive the barrier.
Hat isn't working? Okay. I think Mix It Up itself is kind of fucked then. With each new scale, we can build another lizard. That is the most Jurassic Park type beat thing I've ever heard. Gamble works, Gamble's not on the same bot. Look, the worst case scenario is I have to rebuild the command from the ground up. Which obviously is not good, but like, it can be done. Not ideal, but like, we can do it. Can you build a Megazord lizard with this? Maybe. 250 scales is a lot of scales.
Easy targets for that vengeful spite.
Probably not enough for a full lizard, but like, a small figure, maybe. You know in the fourth Harry Potter where he gets like the tiny version of the dragon and he's got to fly it? Like that. Yeah, okay, if this is the case, then any redeem-based, like, model changes are probably also broken. Let me reload Mix It Up and see what it says now, though. I want to do petty crimes with some kind of stupid flare under your command? What do you mean? What do you mean by petty crimes?
Is down. Narmer's spine eyes have been torn out. Excellent work.
If the lizard dude gets out of line and tries to throw hands, we can just blast it with loud tornado siren noises. Why would you do that to it? henchman stuff. Hi, Wade. Hi. Oh, that one worked. Bro wants to jaywalk. Okay, I guess it's back. I don't know why it wasn't back, but I guess it is now. Cool. Very cool. I like that. Very cool. Things be goofy. In case it tries to kill the original, like the cliche I cloned myself but now the clone hates me thing happens. True. Alright. Next up on the menu is going to be ETA. Elite Temporal Archimedia. If you would like to join for ETA, I'm saying it very specifically because I don't want people to try and join and not, you know, be able to do the thing. If you would like to join for Elite Temporal Archimedia, please message me. We have one more spot. Yeah, ETA 1 minute.
Hiya, freaky space friend.
Oh, stickers!
Got a set of crisis events.
Alright, we've got Mag, Baruch, and Volt.
Okay.
Mag, Baruch, Volt.
Get
Okay,
your loadout ready,
hold this,
because once
guys.
you're locked
Volt,
in, I cannot
Bratton,
pull you out without the whole run going hell.
Zakti, Oma. Volt, Bratton, Zakti, Oma. Volt. Bratton. Zakti, Oma. Oma is good. Huh? When did I build this? Okay. I guess I have a ribbon for it. Okay. Why is Shem gone again?
Ready for a
Chat,
deep dive into
one more
causality?
person?
Belmir and Minerva are ready when you are. Stand by for temporal shenanigans.
Look. Let's do that one. Mission 2. I don't like that one. Cool. One more? One more for ETA? Do you have a fourth? You missed Nidus and Siren Resurgence? Oh no. Someone sent Chroma Drip? Alright, Shem does have a fourth. Very edgy, very cool. I like that. Thank you for showing me. cool. I don't know who Sham's got as a 4th. I just realized something, Lizzo. When you go to the zoo tile on Helvania, go to the gorilla exhibit, you'll see someone very familiar. There's a zoo tile? What do you mean a zoo tile? I faded.
Amir, got a job for you. Shelters need deliveries. Get your game drifter. We BC.
What's a zoo tile?
Fun games.
Hi man, I'm you.
Tonight, we're gonna settle in with a family-sized pie. And I'm gonna show you my top 3 episodes of Warrior Queen Zasta. It's the arc where her alien prince half-brother discovered. You ever wake up with a migraine?
Do I need anything else?
Was it the smell?
It's in a mission level? Oh. Alright, I love how Sham's like, yeah, I have a 4th, and he doesn't invite them. Like, bro, please? They're just coming? The zoo's in a tile and not in a mall. Maybe I'll... Next time I'm on the tile, can you guys point it out? Because I didn't know this was a thing. Now I feel really stupid. Oh, there we go, a city. Okay. That's fine. It mostly appears in scavenger areas. Yeah, can you guys like point it out for me? Because I have never noticed and I feel really stupid for not noticing. Like, I genuinely don't know how I've just missed a whole fucking zoo. Okay, I think... Who are we waiting on? Sham? He's probably just getting his loadout done. That's fine. You may or may not have sent your fashion frame. I'm gonna cautiously assume may not because I don't have a messaging game. And if I don't have a message, I didn't get sent it. Oh, it was the chroma? You've gotta go. Bye, divas! Thank you. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for spending time here. I hope class goes okay. They sent it by mail? Yeah, it's a printed out picture of the fashion frame.
Alright, Velasco. You got me.
Sending it the old fashioned way.
Mimi,
thank you for follow. Welcome, welcome.
something with as
How
many
are
eyes
you?
on it as Flair's concert is gonna twist up the timeline? Like, whoa. Make sure they keep playing until my readings are done. And grab me some promo merch.
Thomas, I should have known faxing is way faster. Yeah, we're living in 2003, the big 2003 chat. Faxing is way faster. Just fax it, don't write a letter. Who can buy stamps anymore? Actually, that makes me feel like such a boomer. I regret saying that. Might beat your pager in an hour-ish? A pager! Nah, I'm too young for pagers. I'm unironically too young for pages. I never saw a pager. Pages were a thing when I was like 4, 5. Unable to comprehend a pager. Grab a quill and parchment? Yeah. Send it via smoke signals? Chat, send me your best fashion frame, but only via smoke signal. They still exist, but for public services like power and nursing? I mean, I can see it being a thing for like nursing. Can't see it being a thing for anything else. Isn't Life Alert a pager? What's Life Alert? Finding a cave to draw them in so future gens can find them in a couple thousand years? Yeah. Chat, send me your fashion frames, but send it to me by getting your ancestors to draw them in cave paintings. So that my ancestors may witness them and pass the tale down to me. What is Life Alert? What the hell is Life Alert, chat? So badge to old folks can left, push a button to call emergency services. Don't iPhones have that? It's a necklace made for old people. They press a button and they say, help, I've fallen and I can't get off, and it calls you a mess. Fabricate fossils that look like your fashion frame? Yeah, if you ain't given me your fashion frame through paleontology, I don't want to see it. I want to see full-blown paleontology uncovering your fashion frame fossil by fossil. I want to see librarians and historians be absolutely baffled by what you are showing me.
Timeline spaghetti.
If you remember it, you weren't there.
It's an American thing. You've got to pay for it. Insurance doesn't cover it. Oh. Oh my god, look at these dudes! Why are they so, like, stuttery? Travels to the outback, finds a cave full of Warframe artwork and a bunch of confused experts? Yeah! What kind of a dinosaur is this? Looks like a Minaris Prime. You know what else insurance doesn't pay for? Ambulance rides? Chat, this is like... I don't know if this is a good or bad thing, right? I've never been in an ambulance. Like, even when I was really, really sick, I've never been in an ambulance. Chat, did you guys know I died when I was little? This is elite tempura idea. I think you told me this. Tell us again anyway. Yeah, I died when I was little. I died and the hospital pulled me back. The only time I was in an ambulance was when the uni program did a policy. What happened? If it's okay to share it, what happened that made them like think you needed an ambulance? Imagine dying, can't be me, I was dead. Yeah, my airways closed over. It was actually really scary. But thankfully I survived my dying. Even then I didn't go in an ambulance, so. You've also never been in an ambulance? Yeah. At this point, I feel like when I eventually end up going in an ambulance, it's gonna be the worst day of my life. I'm gonna be like, this has ruined everything for me. Asthma attack? Ah, okay. A fossilith fashion? My ancestors will be contacting your ancestors shortly. Through means of long travel lasting multiple days and smoke signals. To be fair, you didn't break any bones or have any internal bleeding. Just a dislocated shoulder. That was rude of you. What? Some asshole exiting a turn way too wide caused me to headbutt a sidewalk and what the hell? Hi Nimbin! Hey. Your helmet didn't survive? Isn't the rule for helmets that if it gets donked once, you're meant to replace it?
Ready or not, here I come!
Isn't it that if you donk it at all, you've got to replace it because it's no longer like able to protect you? Closest I've been to an ambulance ride is when they came to check me for a concussion after the car accident. Oh. Why didn't they put you in it? Were they like, yeah, it's fine, it's good? The ECE and FIM and Schnell standards? I have no idea what any of those acronyms mean. But as long as you're replacing them when you have a accident, then I'm happy. As long as you guys are looking after yourself and staying safe. I'm like in an ambulance once and it was I had a panic attack while driving and also died and also started contracting. Holy fuck! I basically fell out of my car after I drove to the ambulance and I did some normal things to check if I was dying or not, bro! They found I was fine and wasn't responding, they just went telling jokes and judging the driver's driving. Not quite the same, but I once got pulled over for crying in my car. Like driving and crying. I was lost. I got lost and I tried to fucking bull my way through the being lost. It didn't work. I started crying and I got pulled over for crying and the cops laughed at me.
This is a perfect opportunity to harvest.
What do you mean you got lost? I used to live in the middle of buttfuck nowhere. And so when I would come down to the city, I would regularly have to use Google Maps, right? This was in my old car that didn't have like a phone charger or anything, or didn't even have the ability to charge a phone in it. And my phone died and I was completely fucking lost. And I tried to fucking bull to get out of being lost. It didn't work. I started crying. The police pulled me over and checked on me, and when I told them I was crying because I was lost and I didn't know where I was going, they basically wrote down directions for me. Your entire car is a fucking comfort zone? You've yet to be pulled over? Yeah, but like, you only just started driving cars, and I feel like, at least in Australia, it's quite common. And it's not even for like bad reasons half the time, it's simply just like, oh, you know, you're in the same kind of car as someone that got a fucking speeding ticket, and therefore we're gonna check you as well. That's just the way it works. The moment you drive off the main roads here and somewhere unfamiliar, it's game over. Yeah. It is so easy to get like lost and fucked up on the road systems here because like all the main roads make big like squares, like big grids. Everything else though, you're fucked. Good luck. Need for a Rika video? Huh? Hold on, you speak brain rot? Okay, we'll let the master handle this one. Go on, Adam, impress us. Hi, Zero! Hi, hi, hi. Speak fluent. Ah, he can speak fluent brain rot. The only brain rot that I picked up recently is a chicken jockey. I still don't know what chicken jockey is, but I know that people are saying it and then like breaking things in the cinema. I still haven't seen Minecraft movie. It's like the Minecraft equivalent of like disrespect your surroundings. You picked up the Are You Sure brain rot? What is the Are You Sure brain rot? Thank you for following. Welcome.
Oh man, this is going way through my data, and not in a good way.
Fuck. I will not listen to a song on stream for obvious reasons. I don't want to get bonked by Twitch, but that's okay. I have Pokemon cards to crack. Shall we crack a pack while we work on this? let's open some packs. Chat, how many should I spin and in what direction? Three left.
Field strip done.
1, 2, 3.
Clear my head.
Weasel, Hitmonlee, Team Rocket Grunt, Charmander, and a Padian Taurus. Alright, second pack. How many and what direction?
Dear, you don't have to keep up with the sign. Got a set of crisis events lined up for you. Make sure we get a gold star on each one. Sup, Drifter?
3 right, 5 right.
Felmir and Minerva are ready.
Adam didn't get to pick last
Stand by
time,
for
so
10 coral shenanigans.
3 right. 1, 2, 3. Hi, Bob! Work is eventful. Please look after yourself, Bob. We have a Weedle, a Pinsir, a Cyclozar, a Raticate, and a Spiritomb. Not a good pack, not a bad pack either. Ah. Why have we voted no? Why have we voted no?
Hi, freaky
Hi, Bob.
space
Bye,
friend.
Bob. Yeah.
Okay, get your loadout ready because once you're locked in, I cannot pull you out without the whole run going to hell.
Hello and bye, Bob. Yeah. Hello and bye, Bob. Every time I look at my daily packs, I lower my expectations to 0. It's like, well, let's see. We voted yes. There were 2 no's on my screen. Professional homie Robert Jengles. Bob's been having a rough time at work recently. I feel really bad for him. I hope he's okay. I think he needs to look after himself a little bit more.
Temple and the Ripper's gig in Solstice Square. Nessie was here.
And like, I say that in the nicest way possible, right? But like,
before the time we're in now.
Exactly.
he really needs to look after himself more. I am worried about him.
You keep her alive and shredding, I'll track the fraying timeline.
You know the packs are predetermined? Yeah. Look, I know that they're predetermined. I also don't care. I will continue to believe in the RNG of them. I simply don't care. Don't take it away from me, chat. Don't ruin it for me. 99% of gamblers stop before they win big? Yeah! Therefore, you should crack another pack. It's that simple, you should crack another pack. Hope my working homies get a job soon. Been enjoying the funny weed growing game, Schedule 1. I kinda wanna buy that, but it's $30. I literally just bought Prototype earlier. Prototype and Prototype 2. Stitches in! Thank you for blow. Welcome. I mean, I don't regret buying Prototype because, like, it's 75% off on Steam at the moment. But money. Watching Akari play Schedule 1 would be pretty funny. Should I buy it? It's $30. Am I gonna enjoy it? Is it multiplayer? Can I convince Shan to buy it? Can I stream it? That's what I should be asking. Hang on. Rather than that, it's gonna be easier if I just schedule. Okay, it is not banned. debt from Counter-Strike boxes? I should redeem another Counter-Strike box in the stream. Hang on. Did he put the redeem back yet? He didn't. Oh, I hate it. What, it went on sale? What, schedule 1? It is very much not on sale. It is $29.50. $29.50 AUD.
Nice job. Where's safe? Readings are pretty meh, but I got a bootleg and some peelies.
Good to know
I
I'm
do
risking
want to
my
get it
neck and a
though.
noble cause.
I know Liam was saying it's really fun as well.
Culture is my life, my service, my everything, yeah!
Kind of popping off as far as streams too. It feels love. Thank you for the follow. You walked into my cursor? That's fine. Yeah, I think... Wait, I'm just gonna pull it. Should I buy schedule 1? Yes, no. Why is it capitalized? What the hell? Alright, you guys have 10 minutes. Hey, am I buying and playing schedule 1 on stream? Tian, thank you for the follow. I hope that I enjoy it at least if I buy it. The drug making aspect of it is more silly than anything. It's not got a streamer key program. I didn't even look. Schedule I. No, I don't see anything. It's a game made by one guy, so it probably does. Ah, that makes sense. Let me check just in case. Let me check on Keymailer. This is legit made by a guy named Tyler in his bedroom. Wait, where's my... Why does it not remember my username? Email. Okay, I need to wait for the security email. There it is. Schedule. Oh? Fibrid! Hello, Lisa. Hi, Fibrid! Thank you for 9 months. Thank you for a baby's worth a month. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This product is not available to request. available to request. Instead of the hard stuff, you start off with the green stuff. So like the natural evolution of it is what I'm understanding here. Yep. You got your new GPU yesterday? Nice. Nice. What GPU did you get again, Techrot? I do not remember. Also, how are you, Fento? I saw you message me, but I've not been on Discord today. I've been busy.
The abomination, kill its creation.
4060? Oh, nice! Very nice. Alright, this thing needs to go. Where'd it go? Huh? Fog? Is the 4060 good? I'd hope so, but like, it's good, right? It's meeting your expectations. Right? Right? Chat, I'm gonna be so for real with you. I've got half a mind to play Ratchet and Clank. Can your PSU handle it? Yeah, that's gonna be the next point. I would assume so, otherwise Fibroid wouldn't have bought it. You never know. I'm known for not thinking about my PSU when I impulse buy computer parts. And like, nobody ever impulse buys a PSU, right? Everyone always impulse buys like graphics cards. Why would you play Ratchet and Clank when you can play Spyro again? Okay, here's a concept. Here's a concept, right? Crowd control Spyro. Crowd control Spyro.
This is a perfect opportunity to harvest the sites under test conditions. 3 ought to do it.
It's an available thing. I have done crowd control Spyro before.
Normal kid. Jeez.
I've done crowd control Spyro before. It works. It's just like holy shit. Also, too many things at the same time can make the game bug out. Spyro, but isn't a Warriors game? Let's see how I feel after doing all the weeklies. See how I feel about it. But what do you guys think about that as a little treat? If you guys don't want Ratchet and Clank, Spyro? Maybe we could even just do a poll. Spyro, but isn't a Warriors game. What is Warriors? Robots? If there's interest, I might convince. Crowd control Spyro is great and all, but it doesn't have hot robots. This is true. if there's no cult robots, what's even the fucking point? I fear, chat, I'm getting to the point of starting to burn out on Warframe again. I mean, to be fair, I've done pretty well on not burning out, like, considering how much I've played recently. But I fear I am getting to the point where I need to diversify a little bit. I was just bent over switching an SSD on my brother's laptop, and my back is killing me. I'm only 36 and a half. Ouch! Ouch! Imagine being 36! Says the 27-year-old. Imagine being 36! Old! Yeah, not a full-blown break, but like a, less aggressively playing Warframe all the time kind of break. Obviously, like, D will have to pry this game out of my cold dead hands. But... Hey! Hey! Also, Marathon Alpha is coming soon. You can play it privately. That is true. Unfortunately, the Alpha drops the same day that we head out to IEM. Even then, good luck, because by the time they kill you, you've glued it to your cold dead hands, yeah. He cannot force me to stop playing Warframe. Usually take like a month or so of the game every once in a while. I don't think that's a bad thing, because like, as much as there's so much to do in Warframe, a lot of it is grindy, and grindy is not always the best for burnout. And like, you know, when you start getting, not full-blown burnout, but like, the point where you're like, when you boot up, try decorating, that's not gonna help me. Yeah, you know when you get to the point where you start like booting up the game and you're like, ugh.
There you go.
And it's not bad, but it's like, you can feel that it's gonna start coming on soon.
So far, there's a Techrot outbreak in every single variant timeline. It's like it's...
That's where I'm at the moment. Hi, Annie! Decorating the only Argon again? Yeah, you never want it to stop feeling like a job. Especially as a streamer, when like, it kind of is a job. You know what I mean? Like, it's my job to play video games, which, again, I'm very blessed that I can even get $5 from playing video games. But, it doesn't stop the burnout as a very real thing. I got to a point where a game feels like a chore. I've usually never touched a game anymore until I realized it. I mean, I've never let it get that bad, right? I am very good at, like, identifying when I feel like I'm starting to burn out. Like, not even full burnout, but, like, I can feel when I'm starting to go that way. And normally I'll take a break then. But yeah, I think for the first time this year, I think that's how I'm feeling at the moment. And like, to be fair, we have gone hard on Warframe since 1999 came out. Like, it's pretty much been a Warframe only thing since 1999. The Epic Cave is superb as well. Can you really pick him up? See, I'm lucky in that I genuinely love Warframe. And that makes it very easy to still pick the game up, even after being burnt out. At the same time, again, as a streamer, it's like, I don't want to get to that point anyway. You guys will still love me if I play other games, right? Warframe also has this tendency as a category that people tend to only watch Warframe streamers when they're playing Warframe. Which is very much like not a healthy thing. And of course, like, anyone's able to watch whatever they want. But it's a repeating pattern. I remember way before I became a streamer, and Life of Rio was talking about it. Like, about how the community for Warframe is like very single-minded. Absolutely. To be perfectly honest, when you play, I don't really pay half mind what you're playing, more of what you're yapping about. See, I like that. I like when people are here for me and not necessarily the game. I mean, it does happen to be Warframe quite a lot because, you know, again, I love this game. But knowing that people are there for me is like the best thing. Where is Bro going? Like Destiny, it's hard to make content on other games. It's a lot of the come. What? Back up, what? You meant community? The come? Okay, if you meant community, yeah, look. I used to stream Destiny. I've had like big rants about Destiny recently. And also rants about Bungie in general and like the state of things at Bungie. I'm not gonna repeat all that because like, man, I have pretty much put together video essays live on stream about Bungie at the moment. Especially with Marathon. But yeah, Destiny is quite similar in that like people only watch those streamers for the most part for that game. Community, yeah. Community. Yeah, Destiny is innately quite a toxic community, I found. And like, as much as I enjoyed some aspects of the game, like getting to hang out with people and, you know, teach people raids and all that, it's not a perfect game, and the community are kind of arse. Yeah, I also stopped after Final Shape. I mean, I'm not opposed to picking it back up for like an occasional raid once in a while. But for the most part, I feel like the story is done, you know? As I've said before on stream, I was baffled when Bungie, you know, wanted me on board for Marathon. I was baffled. I was like, what? Because I don't think I ever said anything positive when I was playing VTube. Yeah, the Destiny community can be quite cultish. Yogo, what are you doing over there? I was trying to say. Like a mix of streaming, game, how much I want to watch a specific streamer play a specific game, and who else to play with those in practice. I mean, that's fair enough. I've said this dozens of times. I don't really watch streams. Like, outside of when I'm live, I don't really have Twitch open. I don't often sit down and watch someone stream. The only exception to this rule is Dayoman, who is like my favorite streamer. The Spyro speedrunner Dayoman, in case anyone doesn't know. A lot of people complained about Marathon for having a battle pass despite being a premium game, which I'm gonna be honest, I don't want to dip my nuts in that vat of acid. All I will say in regards to Marathon stuff is Bungie is aware of the shit show going on and they're doing their best. Bungie are very aware though. I do think the community of... thank you Mods for the day shout out. I do think for the most part the community are overreacting though. Like, it's an alpha, it's not the final product. And like, having complaints and concerns is more than valid. But the current backlash is absolutely insane to me. It just makes me more hopeful that Marathon will be like the fucking GOAT. Because goddamn, I want to see all these people who are being toxic pieces of shit, like, have their mouths shut for them, basically. People think shitting on Bungie just easily brings views. Look, if that was the case, I'd be at like 1 million by now. I'd be at like 1,000 CCD. But yeah, Adam, I can say they are aware. I'm not gonna say any more because I don't want to risk anything, but they are aware. I've got to play the PR game a little bit here of being like, you know, I don't want my words as a Marathon creator to be taken as gospel, so I'm trying to avoid saying much of anything, but they are aware. Criticize with solid bases? I do try to have like valid points in all my arguments. I am dead. Yeah, Deadlock was interesting. I feel like that fell off real fucking quick though. But yeah, people are just judging very, very quickly for no really apparent reason. And I hope that they get like absolutely demolished in like, not revenge, but you know, I want to see things succeed. I get it, people hate Bungie, but stop peddling it to me like a level and croc in one of those shitty Mafia City ads. Yeah! There's a difference between hating to cause drama and disagreeing but wanting to see things go well. Now I've seen how it plays, I want it to hit the market and stay. I want to see it do well. I genuinely do. I wish to see it grow up big and strong. They can provide the ingredients, but yeah, there's a lot of stuff that needs to happen. A lot of people checked out Deadlock because like new Valve game, yippee. I know I did for that same reason. A lot of my friends are waiting for it to be more finalized. I feel like when that big like swoop of people stopped playing is when I just completely forgot about its existence. Which I know is my fault, like don't get me wrong. But I feel like it's very difficult to
Was an ugly
keep a balance like that. Quit making real life look like mafia games.
Kid in middle school who used to pull my hair and then run away. Gods, if I could find him.
Huh? My OBS disconnected for a second there. Chat, am I here? Are we back? Yes? Yeah, my OBS just fucking died.
Okay, one last experiment. This
And
is
then
going to be
cut
a
out
tough
for
one,
you?
so.
Yeah, I got the little
Stay
like
frosty.
disconnected, reconnecting in 5 seconds thingy.
Very funny, Kai. I never heard that joke before.
You can hear that you're here, no problems here. Okay. OBS jump scare, I guess. Not much we can do about it. I know Sham has been having internet problems as well. The amount of hate people have towards every single thing is getting ridiculous. I mean, look, I feel like, especially because it's Bungie, there's always going to be some level of disdain towards Marathon. Doubly so because they're, you know, because they're I want to say revitalizing, but that's not the right word. They're reviving an old IP that is long dead, and they're bringing it back. And, like, people who like the original Marathon do not tend to be too happy about the new one. I think it's a delicate balance, right? And I think if Bungie pulls it off, we're gonna have like prime peak D-turn. Maybe people are just less happy and then they unload on something that's easy to hate on? Yeah. They found the leftovers in the fridge and thought I can make this at least a little better. Hopefully they do, yeah. I genuinely do want to see them succeed. After all the bullshit that's happened to them as a company, I want to see them bounce back. And, like, the entire company is not rotten. A small handful. A handful of the people involved are. I've never denied that. But I do want to see the good eggs make their own way. Yeah, we've got 5-ish months, and there's going to be playtests soon, and probably after this one as well, I would expect. Plenty of opportunities for feedback. They even went to the point of having like a Discord profile picture thingy. Which I actually really appreciate. However, I feel like that's a double-edged sword in that, like, the other side of that is that you can easily cause issues by pushing it down people's throats, you know? Let us see, let it not be pushed down anyone's throat, and we'll see how we go. Oh fuck, our survivability is cooked. Oh fuck, oh balls.
Minerva, you
Don't
know
think
whatever
anyone
we
else
do
is
here,
looking at that.
it's not going to bring Nessie back, right?
I know, but
Just
maybe
in time? Yeah,
it'll
that
stop
was
the same thing
close.
from happening again.
Don't like that, that was close. Save boss? That's fine, everything's fine. I do wonder, chat. Like, it's not related to Marathon, right? But I do wonder how the trend of people being negative is affecting Warframe. Like, I haven't seen it so much in the Warframe community, but I also, like, poked my head on the Reddit the other day and it was in flames. So, I don't know what to make of it. I know here at least it's been peaceful. Don't know about anywhere else. It's Reddit? True. Maybe I'm giving them too much credit for everything. This checks out. I don't even know what they were mad about. I know they were really, really mad, but I don't know what the hell they were mad about. Average Reddit behavior, I guess. Hi, Lazarus. User again. Hi, Lazarus. Okay, that idiot's dead. Chat, is this a zoom app? I don't think I'm going the right way. Oh, I am, never mind. You guys said there's a zoom app that I've just missed. Is there a zoom app? This is an elevator? Not this specific square, Liger. Exclamation mark Liger. Map? Oh, the map's gigantic. Well, lucky, this map is gigantic. Never mind, even if it is, we're not finding it in all this. Waffles! Exclamation mark waffles. Get him out of here. Guards! Guards, do something. I don't know what yet. You know what, guys? I don't even care what you do. Just do something. You know what? That works. That works entirely. Guards, escort him off the premises. Matter of fact, guards. No debt? There we go. It ended up coming true anyway. You already know? That's 4 minutes.
Done. Like, I gotta say, you kicked the timeline right back into shape.
Guards, extend his, timeout. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. No, don't extend it. Let him come back, send one message, and then do it again. Just to fuck with him. Just to fuck with him at this point. Now I gotta remember to time out again. Waffles fuck. You guys know how whenever I need a weapon, I do like weapon fuck? We need waffles fuck. You're being oppressed? You did this to yourself. You did this to yourself. Chat kickers at him. He doesn't have kickers. Wood? What do you mean wood? You can't just say wood. Elaborate.
Yo, Letty, let me know what we're short on. Hold it into the scab order for that outer sector.
Bro.
See what I can find.
God forbid I'm mod timing out the whole site. Chatters, kick him. Alright. Oh yeah! I finally got a thing that I didn't get the first try. Alright. We need to try W. We need to try this thing. We need to try this thing. Get him again? Yep.
Drives me nuts.
Hello, chef. Bro Fagua? Yep, Bro Fagua. I love the reason Della put on the timeout is just, you know why? Would you? Right there. Woman, would? Huh? Plax, hi! Hi. Welcome! Thank you for the raid. Welcome. Hi. Hello. For those who don't know me, hi, I am Akari. I am Lizard. I am Dragon VTuber. I play way too much Warframe. It's a problem. Welcome. Space unicorn soaring through the skies, living rainbows. That's cute. I like that. You need another monster energy? I have that whole palette of monster energies. I haven't even cracked it yet. I just have a full fucking slab of 50 monster energies. Just a full, like, thing. It's quite heavy, too. I didn't expect it to be as heavy as it is. And I don't know where to put it. So it's like... It's living in my laundry? It's living on a shelf in my laundry. So, welcome. Alright, Shan left squad, so I'll do this. I will be back in just 1 sec. Don't see a problem with too much. I'm gonna go get this. Of course! Share your party with a lifetime cover? What is this news that just came out? Share your party of a lifetime cover? Tenno, we are collecting covers of Party of Your Lifetime for a special TennoCon 2025 project. Since debuting at TennoCon 2024, this online earworm has infected the hearts and minds of music lovers around the globe. I like this! Akari, you should sing a cover? Maybe. Oh, they gave us the instrumental track for it. So you're telling me telling me they want me to sing Party of Your Lifetime. They want everyone to sing Party of Your Lifetime, but they want me to sing Party of Your Lifetime. Should make an a cappella? You're allowed to. Like, the only rule they've given is that it's 112 BPM, B minor key, and time signature 4/4.
But it also creates rubble.
That's kind of based. Get Sham and Sammy in for a proper group performance. I think Sham would froth over that. He would love that. Okay. You never even did anything to deserve that? Chat has decreed it. Could be fun? Yeah. I mean, it only came up like 15 minutes ago.
Samples over here.
Yeah, Waffles, it's deserved. Hang on, I'm gonna go ask Sham if he wants to schedule one. If he says yes, then I'm gonna buy it. Yeah, they're not letting quiches or anything. Very cool. Why are Mommy and Daddy fighting? Why not? What do you mean? Now I should buy it. I'm buying it now. I have purchased the video game.
These caviars seem like jolly.
Me and my friends talk in a slightly weird way, so I assume they hate me? Yeah. Me at any given time. Alright, we have Zephyr, Levis, Cyanax.
And then
Here we go,
will be no
Simulor.
coming back
Okay.
until the job
Chat,
is
remember this
done.
for me. Styanax,
We are
Simulor,
alone. We
Xyloc,
must conquer or we must
Zorus.
die.
Styanax, Simulor, Zorus. What was the last one? Xyloc. Xyloc. Thank you, chat. At Sham, I got Zorus for my melee. Dunk, dunk, dunk. Congrats on being in the cup? What cup? What does that mean?
You in the mood for a little Netracell action?
What does being in the cup mean? I will wait here. Slang for being somewhere secluded or hid. Oh. Akari, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I forgot. I assume you also got a beta key along with the ones you give out. Are you talking about for marathon? Yeah. So I get a separate tier of key, which is a different tier of access for creators, but I don't get it till like next week. I think I get it on like the 18th. 18th, 19th, somewhere in there. It'll be the 19th for me. But yeah, I do get my own separate key. They were very specific. They were like you get a key for yourself, key for other people, and then give away one. Sorry, key for yourself and then give away ones. Which are for other people, yeah. No, they're making sure that we get access. The rules are that you cannot share the alpha when you get in. So that's just gonna be the way it is. Have a good stream, Hayuki! You shared the alpha key, proud of him. Didn't you win an alpha key? From my understanding, the giveaway keys we won is Gamba, i.e. we may or may not get access. I'm not sure how much I'm allowed to say here, so I'm gonna keep it quite broad. Basically, it's just subject to a background thing. Like, if you've been, like, banned off D2 for being a toxic piece of shit, and then you got a marathon alpha key, it's gonna be, it's not gonna be as good. It's not gonna be a thing, you know? They've put it there as a very broad cover your ass. To my knowledge, anyway. No. It's pretty much just... Again, I may be wrong here. I'm fairly sure I'm right. It's pretty much just to ensure that anything that happens is, you know, safe and they know what they are doing. Like, they don't want to have someone who was a pain in the ass for, like, another game be in Marathon. Or someone that, like, has a history of breaking NDAs. Same thing. Yeah, what do you have in your socials that will cause some issues? The hell? Wait, what? What am I missing here? Sac steel, prime pressure point? Sac steel. Huh? Your shit is public? Yeah, look, it's not that deep. It's not that deep, and don't think about it too much. As long as you have not done something absolutely fucked up in another game of Bungie's, you'll be fine. If a motherfucker can't enjoy Marathon for reposting muscular goth woman? No! That is like... Did you not see the trailer? Did you not see Glitch? We are getting a muscular goth woman. Did you not see the trailer? Bungie want you to enjoy muscular goth women. Adam, did you not see it? You were washing dishes? Go look at the trailer directed by... I don't know. I'd recognize his name if I saw it. Marathon trailer... Videos. This one. Here, watch this. This is your food for the day, Adam. Also, I can't even lie to you, that trailer looks absolutely banger. It's almost Black Mirror-esque. And I can say that now, because Shannon and I are watching Black Mirror. Beautifully rendered, if I do say so myself. It's Glass? You changed your name? That's okay. Thank you for saying who you are, so I know. How have I been? I'm good. Vibing, same as usual. I'm a big fan, Adam, of the bit where the bro is just fucking watering his crops, but the crops are pipes. watering his pipes. Spraying him with pesticide or some shit. Also, the bit where the bugs are forming the, like, suit, when the bugs are forming the runner, that gives me fucking chills. Like, the concept of bioengineered 3D printing is wild. And then, like, the whole lore of it is, like, how the conscious, like, the soul stays in the suits, and how it can transfer and shit. Like, if they cook on the lore, which, let's be so for real, it's Bungie, I fear this game will be too good. The movements look really fluid, like whoever acted the mocap, they did really well. How do you feel about glitch? I'm assuming you're not too far behind me for the video. How do you feel about glitch? I mean, like, yeah, Bungie are not denying you your goth baddies. In actual fact, they are supplying you with goth baddies. Bountiful goth baddies, even. Cool! Hey, hey, hey! Yeah, you can tell that this game has a lot of love put into it from that cinematic. And again, I genuinely pray with all my heart that Bungie is gonna absolutely blow it out of the water with this. You love the overguard thingy? What, for Cynax? Some of the fabrics move like love latex. I can't say it doesn't make sense, since maybe it was an art decision that's supposed to play into it. I'm gonna give you a different answer, and it's all of the characters are essentially 3D printed by bugs, which would explain the textures being interesting. If you put on Cynax's nipple tassels, you get 0.001% extra crit. Look, you could probably gaslight me into believing that. Some parts of it does look like a Ginsu, absolutely. Overall, I feel like the texturing and like especially the shinier bits, I feel like it matches well with the idea of it being like bioengineered by these by the worms that are like making them. So yeah, when the whole lore is looking at like the ship of Theseus, is that what it's called? How many parts can you replace before the original thing is destroyed? When that is like the entire concept of the game, you know it's gonna be like insane storytelling. And as far as I have, you know, seen, I feel like if they can keep up the lore, it's gonna go well with that. If you slowly replace all parts, is it still the same ship? Is this not the same thing, Lego? If you replace all the parts of a person and upload the consciousness of them, is it still the same person?
Experiment stabilized. Very good. Let's continue.
The luring game is crazy? What do you mean the luring game? The game's not out yet. The camera feels like it was actually controlled and such by someone and not just a floating camera that follows them. Oh, Markiplier deep dived it? I didn't know Markiplier deep dived it. Ship of Theseus thing? Ah. Yeah, that was my interpretation of that ending thing. Of the 8-minute cinematic. Good trailer? It gives me hope. I've been saying this whole time that I have hope. That sort of stuff gives me that hope. I can only hope that you guys feel the same way. I know a lot of people are just hating for the sake of hating, but like, I really hope that other people feel the same way. Ship of Theseus doesn't have to imply how fast the parts are replaced, it's just the parts are no longer there. That was always my understanding too. It wasn't so much about like, oh, if you replace one part a day. It's more about like the concept of it. The trailer does its job and makes people curious. That's what I like about it as well. It definitely made me think about the lore of the game when I hadn't actually thought about it much. My problem with the ship of Theseus is that it depends on what you define as the same ship. Always give games a shot unless the devs are evil assholes, so I'll give Marathon a shot, see how it looks, plays and feels. I think that's the best way to go about it. Like, again, I'm not denying Bungie have had some tremendous fuck-ups, especially in this last business year. I want to see them prove they're better than that, though. I want to see them come back to the Bungie that made Destiny and Halo, and not all of this bullshit. Hi, Goose! I guess that's the point of it though, Waffles. Is it like, what is your definition of the same ship? Is it, in the case of Marathon, is it like, is the consciousness being the same enough to say, yeah, this is the same person, regardless of the shell changing? That's the point of it. It's a thought experiment. interesting thing to note is that they show Void and Glitch the same picture of a little kid and say that it's them. In that trailer, they showed both of them the exact same picture. Which again, ship of Theseus, like, is, at what point are you no longer a person? How much are you losing in order to, you know, be classified as a robot or a runner? Yeah, do they all get the same consciousness from the same person? We may never know. We probably will know. There'll probably be like a convoluted explanation in the lore. Lysa, thank you for the follow. The thing is, like, what reason do they have to lie? What reason do they have to lie about it, is my thing. Like, it's easy to go, oh yeah, they're lying, but like, most people don't just lie unless there's a reason for it. I'm not saying the reason is good, but normally there is a reason behind someone lying. You're an amazing person. Great. Trying to see if they remember their old selves. I mean, yeah, that's the thing. We don't know if they're lying about it being the kid, or if all runners have the same, like, old consciousness. Maybe the kid's not any of them. Maybe it's just a test to see if they can, like, distinguish people. We simply don't know. Like, when you actually look deeper into the trailer, there's a lot of stuff that's, like, unanswered questions. It opens up a lot of possibilities. That's one thing I've always admired about Bungie, is the way that they can craft a story, right? The way they can craft a story and the way they can craft a, like, lore and world building is always absolutely incredible. And maybe if they forgot a bit about themselves every time they die. That was my first thoughts on it too, actually, Max. When I was 7, I questioned this too many times when watching Toy Story. If the toys are all alive, do the same toys have different personalities, or are they all the same until they're brought out into the world? Well, there's that one scene, right? You can tell that I've also thought about this, because there's that one scene with all the Buzz Lightyears. And they're all in the same pose, they're all doing the same thing. If I had to, like, analyze that now, I would take it as all the Buzz Lightyears are same personality. And then, like, it's their experiences once they're out of the box that is what shapes them. My issue isn't about the lore or story or gameplay, but I'm unlikely to touch it until far past launch. That's entirely fair. That is entirely fair. And I will say right now, quite publicly, that if I caught wind of them doing that, I would be bitching in as many avenues as I could. If I caught wind of them trying to do that, and vultures coming in, I would be very, very vocal about it to the people that need to be vocal to it. For lack of a better way to say that. If you get what I'm saying, of course. I think they all ship with the same preset, but experience some very differently, like Andy's boss and Toy Story boss. That was always my understanding of it, because, like, Buzz Lightyear, in and of himself, is very, he's very, like, space obsessed at the start of the movie. And you can see his, like, original personality fading away throughout the movie as he, like, learns more things. They have reset buttons despite having the same built-in voice lines. However, the reset button resets their entire personality, and Buzz is the only toy with a reset button. I'm gonna cautiously guess that the reason Buzz has a reset button is because of his wings. You know how his wings are like pop-out controlled ones? I'm gonna guess the reset button is actually more of a mechanic for that. I don't know this for sure. I'm pulling this out of my ass. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm genuinely talking shit. But that would be my guess. Can you chill? His wings are controlled by a button on his chest. Yeah, I'm saying the reset button is if that gets stuck or if something happens. That was always my understanding. I don't know why personality would be attached to that. Why are you hearing about Toy Story lore? We have been rambling for quite a bit. I always thought it was because it's a new toy. The most advanced is a full hard plastic electronic, and most of the toys are soft and stuff. That is also a really valid point. We may be overthinking this. Like, I remember my fucking Furbies having reset buttons. There's still a big if though. Until now, every move Marathon makes looks like it came from the nerd department. Here's the thing, right? Sony really wants them to do well. Sony really, really wants Marathon to do well. I don't think Sony is gonna let them do anything stupid. It switches his personality because would it be that it switches the language that his voice lines are in? Being like the new fancy tech toy, would it be that it switches the language his voice lines are in, hence why he has Spanish, and that the reset button is how to switch it back to English? Of course, Sony wants them to do well after they funneled millions into the gigaflop that was Concord. Exactly. Sony are going to be sitting there, you know, scouring the entire game meticulously to make sure that they don't have Concord 2 on their hands. Like, I have no doubt that if they see even a hint of something fucky, they are all over it. Yeah, Sony's got a lot of shit going on at the moment. Points at the exchange rate for PS5s at the moment. If you don't live in Australia, here's a little bit of an update. PlayStation 5's just got about $200 more expensive. Out of nowhere. On a random fucking Tuesday. Yeah. It's the thing, PlayStation 5's just Yeah, nobody is even, like, it's past the peak of the market, you know? The people that want PS5s have PS5s already. The people that don't want PS5s, or like, are on the fence about it, probably are not going to be happy about another random fucking $200 on top of it. But yeah, they just, they randomly upped the prices today. Because fuck you, Australia, I guess. In reality, I know it's probably something tariff-based, but like, you know. Cheyenne, thank you for the follow. Look, I do own a PS5. I didn't buy it, I was gifted it as a birthday present. Basically, it's a very expensive Netflix machine. There's not much that I actually use it for. There's not much that I do with it. It's a very expensive Netflix machine. They upped the price by $100 in the EU as well. GPUs here are still buck expensive. Instead of retail of 1,000 to 1,100 USD, they're about 20-30% more expensive. There's a lot of price increases going on for tech stuff right now. It's absolutely bizarre to me that, like, in the next few years, we may see gaming being, like, phased out into a rich person hobby. I am newer to Warframe. What person am I using? This is a Cyanax. PlayStation player and I've been since elementary school. I'm not going to buy a PS5 that if it increases in price. I'm already struggling to get one at this price. It was already expensive and like it's just getting worse. There's still indie games? Yeah. Yeah, it's not even a dystopian take, and that's the worry here. Like, I am just very lucky in that I got gifted one. Not even last year, the year before. So like, it's a second-hand one, but it's also it's a fucking PS5. You know, you can't really complain. Rainbow and Rich, hahaha, go rent. Yeah! Reminds me of, what's her face? If you're a broke boy, just say so. Wait, what the fuck was that shit? I never really planned on buying a console other than my Switch Lite and DS since like it gave me a short 3DS. And I think this is like a very specific thing, right, chat? But like, I think buying a phone, you should always buy it new. Buying a console, just get whatever. You know, buying a phone, get a brand new one so that you know nobody's like chalked it on it or whatever. buy a second-hand one. Buying new stuff every year sounds like pain. See, I'm a big believer in phones are a personal piece of property. I would not want to use a second-hand phone. Like, when my S24 started overheating, right? I chose to take the L and just buy a new fucking phone out of pocket rather than be given a replacement phone while they send my S24 off. And the reason I believe that, chat, the reason I think that buying a second-hand phone is kind of arse is because, like, you've seen what people use their phones for. Hi, Bebo! Good morning. I hope school goes okay. Buying used consoles bring risks of buying a jailbroken one and they'll basically be useless. I mean, yeah, I'm not saying it's a perfect solution, right? We've got a 2-year plan. Can replace it if I want to for a piece. It really depends on where the second-hand phone came from. Like, if it came from a family member, yeah, but coming from a random person. Even then, like, most people use their phones to watch porn and joke it. Even family members. Like, even if it's not about what was on it specifically, but like, what they've done with it. Yeah, flashbacks to that one guy that I had to work with for a panel last year that fucking pulled his fucking VTuber phone out in a public library and it had hentai open on it. Fucking hell. Chat, to this day, that was the worst thing that has ever happened. Like, that's the worst thing that's ever happened to me as a VTuber. Hi, Flynn! Yeah, not everyone is sorry with washing their hands. Do we frame? Cynex, but you can do we. I'm at that age where I'm using a second-hand Pixel 4 and feel zero need to upgrade if it's still running. I mean, yeah, look. I agree with that to an extent, but I would not buy a second-hand phone. Because, like, you never know what's going on with other people, you know? Like, I still have my S20 FE and my S24. Even though I've, like, retired them and switched over to iPhone, I'm still keeping them. My only second-hand device, like phone device thing, is my stream phone. And even then, that went through, like, a Glen 20 bath to disinfect it. And that doesn't get used every day. That's not like a daily usage phone or even like a common usage phone. It has one sole purpose. My facial mocap is open and it sends the data to my computer. That's it. I got an iPhone SE 2 years ago and plan to use it for as long as possible. I don't intend on upgrading my iPhone until I absolutely have to. Really do need to get a new phone. My Huawei overheats when it charges and it dies at like 50%. That's the problem. It feels like quality is going down, but prices are still going up. I don't know if that's a me thing or not spending 5 digits on... Yeah. Quality is going down and prices are going up. I was so upset when I spent 4 digits on my S24 and it was garbage. It's fucked within 6 months. Last phone you bought, you kept until the screen actually came off? Holy shit. You got a Galaxy Z Fold 4 I've got now. Back market, and it works great so far. That's good.
Well done, lads, well done! I dare say the murmur is quaking in its ambulators. Oh, what with the hiding our friend has dispensed it. Slap!
It was working with the screen hanging for 6 months. Holy shit.
Tenno, our work goes on.
Had an iPhone 8 and got a 15 last year, and the reason I upgraded was because a part of the screen stopped working. That's what I want to have happen with my 16. I did splurge a little bit. I bought the 16 Pro. And I'm really happy with it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really happy with it. Having said that though, chat, it is 1:30. I am a bit eepy. I am a bit eepy sleepy. I would like to go sleep. Is that okay? Sleepy draggy, yeah. You should be in bed, fuck. I'm so sorry! You were only gonna get a 12 but went 15 because USB-C stuff? Look, we've had a solid 3 hours. That's not bad considering I was sick yesterday. I don't want to push myself too hard and, like, get worse. Wait, we do have that one Netra. Hang on, we'll do Netra. We'll do the Netra and then we'll go Bedge. Netra then Bedge, Netra then Bedge.
I was thinking.
One more thing.
Are we heading out then?
One more game. One more game. Bruh? No, one more game. Soon though. I will rest up after the Netra. Yeah, this is like the Encore. Leave it at 1 Netra left, piss off the OCDs? No! See, here's the problem, okay? If I do that, I will be lying in bed, unable to sleep, because I'm annoyed about it. Also, chat, I have a very important thing to show you. not helpful. It's not actually important. I'm talking shit. I'm sorry, I am talking shit. What did that say? Huh? It's not actually important, I'm sorry. I can't believe you've done this. Oh, fuck. Hi, talking shit, I'm Waffles. Yeah, we're just talking smack at this point. Maybe it'll let me send it now, though.
Ready? To leave the anchor hold.
Why?
Access that terminal.
Why is it downloaded but not working?
That was the easy part. Now you have to find the Netracell. Albrecht left terminals coded with partial coordinates in these halls. Yeah, even he got lost down here.
There we go. Very important, by the way. Pink cat. Cad. What do you mean suspicious connection block? Thanks, Bit Defender. Kibi. I am so upset that in the entire marathon release thingy, we didn't get a single Bingus update. Ego is the best waffle brand? What is Ego? That doesn't sound appealing at all.
This is it. Use the key glyph and get ready for whatever happens next.
I'm on my way. Fellini sniffer. Cat cat. Chat, can we get some pink cats in chat? Pretty please, some pink cats.
Right door, wrong key glyph. Try a different one.
Seven, hi.
Security's freaking out. The Netracell doors won't open till you clear out the uglies around the entrance.
Schniefer? Yep. Can we get some more, yeah, 7TV is still bugged on the overlay. Hopefully I'll be getting my new overlays very soon though. And it should not be bugged on them. Not the biggest fan of waffles, I'm more like an oh this place sells some freshly made kind of thing rather than a I'll make some myself kind of thing. We have quite a few nice waffle places here where I live. But other than that, I don't really like eat them. New overlay? Yeah, that's why Yami's been around. She outright said that she's been working on overlays for me. They're incredible. I cannot emphasize this enough. They are actually genuinely incredible. I can't show you guys yet, unfortunately, but very soon you'll get to see them. They're like the overlays to end all overlays. They are the overlays ever, chat. And I do not say that lightly. Like, if you've seen any of Yumi's work, you will know everything she does is absolutely incredible.
Hit them till they stop moving.
John overlay? Yeah, these are the John overlays of overlays. But no, hopefully they'll be done soon. She did say we're on the last steps of them. We're on the last steps, and chat, I genuinely think when I get to show you guys them, I'm just gonna be crying.
Something's going on.
I genuinely think I'm just gonna bawl the entire time.
Trying to lock this thing down. Take him out. You ain't got all day. That book. I look at it and I want to spit or split. Everything's wrong. Capital W wrong.
Hopefully soon. Hopefully the next week or so. Before I go to IEM is the goal.
And it's out. You let it out.
If not, it'll be definitely by the time I'm back from IEM. Pokemon cards are really turning into stocks. People are buying them and keeping them like they're gold. I was watching a TikTok earlier and it was like, it was grown-ass adults getting into fistfights at the fucking Walmart for boxes of Pokemon cards. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Still hunting. Find the burrow.
Lego is a more reliable investment? Yeah, look, at any point, they can just print more fucking Pokemon cards. Granted, I don't know how interested they are in doing that, considering how much money they're currently making off of them, but...
So, I guess you did.
Oh, like, there was another TikTok I saw today, chat, that was like... It was one of the shiny bubble Mew cards. Like, the Mew with the bubble. And it was like a very clearly well-loved copy of that card, right? Like, it had been bent, it had been dinged up. It's very clearly like a kid's copy that they love and cherish, right? It's been in their pockets, it's gone with them somewhere. And the comments on this TikTok were just like people getting actually fucking angry that this card isn't being like preserved. Like, it was ridiculous. Clearly it belongs to a kid. Clearly it makes the kid happy. But like, people are salty over the existence of this card that isn't in pristine condition anymore. Like, chat, when I was in 7th grade, my quote-unquote, at the time, boyfriend, I say boyfriend in the like loosest way possible, in the way that little kids, in the way that little kids have like crushes, quote unquote boyfriend, gave me a 1st edition Red Eyes Black Dragon. That thing's fucked now. It is broken to all hell. Like, it is bent, it is cooked. I don't care either way. It's been very well loved. You know? think it's really sad that people are like scared to enjoy things because of, you know, other people wanting money for it. Anyway, this whole stream has been 3 hours of me giving completely fucking unwanted opinions, and I am so sorry. I'm not necessarily saying that card games are made for children, but like, to fuck with a kid's enjoyment of a game for your own like consumerism mind is so fucked. I digress. I will not I'm not going to subject you guys to my yapping anymore. I think that is all I have to yap about for today. And to be honest, my throat kind of hurts. I've been yapping a lot. My throat kind of hurts. I've been yapping a lot. We've done all our weeklies. We'll see how we go. Yeah? I will be back to yap more tomorrow, okay? I promise you, I will be back to yap more tomorrow. Tomorrow is Wednesday. That means we're playing with Mira. Playing with Mira tomorrow. What if I make a sniffer again? That just shows the fucking cat sniffer. Alright. Good night, chat. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for listening to my absolutely unwarranted, unjustified, unfucking logical, nonsensical, bullshit opinions on everything. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you. Thank you very, very, very much. I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow is Baldur's Gate with Mira, my wife. We will have fun. Good night, chat. Good night, good night, good night, good night, good night, good night, good night.